Hey guys, Nygma19 here. So this is going to be my review for episode 5 of Gotham, Scarification. So as always, I'm going to start with the recap, give you my thoughts on the episode, and write down to my top 5 moments. So starting with the recap. The Galavans kidnap Sid Bunderslaw and remove his eye to gain access to a safe in Wayne Enterprises. Cobblepot enlists the help of an infamous family of arsonists, the Pike brothers, to ensure Galavan's goal is reached. After another hit on Cobblepot's illegal business by the GCPD strike force, Gordon kills one of the Pikes, forcing the rest to use their sister Bridget to sneak inside Wayne Enterprises building and steal an old knife that belonged to the Wayne family. Theo asks Gordon to support his candidacy for mayor, but Gordon denies. Cobblepot discovers the history behind this knife. In the 19th century, it was used by Jonathan Wayne, Bruce's ancestor, to punish Caleb Dumas for his alleged abuse towards Celestine Wayne, Jonathan's sister. As the Dumas name was erased from history, the surviving members were exiled as punishment. They have changed their names to Galavan, leading their descendants Theo and Tabitha to seek revenge on the Waynes by killing their latest descendant, Bruce. Cobblepot plans to use this information to blackmail Galavan and free his mother. He also chops off Butch's hand to convince Theo that Cobblepot is now Gilzean's enemy. During another heist, the Pike brothers abandon Bridget as Gordon and Bullock attempt to stop the Pikes, and she is forced to flee with Celine's help, accidentally killing a member of the strike force. Desperate, Gordon agrees to support Theo if he can help GCPD to clean up Gotham. Galavan is visited by his stepfather, who states that their revenge on the Waynes is soon at hand and that Bruce will be dead. So overall, I'm giving this episode a 9, just another great episode. We get to learn more about Theo Galavan along with what's driving him this season. So how they explained it dates back to the early years of Gotham. There were 5 founding families of Gotham. The Waynes were the most powerful family out of them all. Caleb Dumas, a member of the Dumas family and also one of the 5 founding families, had an affair with Celestine Way, who was promised to marry someone else. He was punished for his crimes by the Wayne family and was exiled. Their descendants were forced to change their names after the Waynes erased their name from city streets and buildings. Cut to present day, the Dumas family changed their name to Galavan. So this gives you an idea of what Theo's been talking about all this time. So his plan is to take the city under his control away from the Waynes. After the episode aired, the producers did confirm that we will see Azrael and the Order of St. Dumas show up. In the comics, the Order of St. Dumas is like this group that's separated from another group called the Knights Templar. The Order of St. Dumas trained their followers that vengeance is the ultimate form of justice. They would later break off and form a second and third version of the Order, but for the most part, those orders are pretty much like the same as the first one. They train some of their followers into warriors, which are called Azrael. Theo's stepfather stated that they have warriors coming overseas, so this kind of confirms that Azrael is coming. That and the Dumas name drop. I was actually expecting to see the Court of Owls be a factor of Theo's origin, but this is probably like the next best thing. I'm not entirely invested with the Order of St. Dumas as I am with the Court of Owls, but it does look promising, just like everything else that they're doing this year. Bruno Heller did confirm that we'll see the court at some point. He didn't say this season, so maybe we'll see them in the next season. The Order of St. Dumas will cause so much chaos that the court will come in and fix things in an evil way. We could see that happen in this season, like maybe towards the end, but I don't think that we'll see them both show up in this season, like full on see the court and the Order of St. Dumas in the same season. If they do, then I'm going to be really skeptical about the whole thing, just because it would be like a really big disaster if it doesn't go according to plan, or it may not. But Gotham has been doing really good so far this season, so maybe they'll just do fine. If Gotham didn't improve from last year, like if we still got the same themes and tones from last year, then I would be really scared to see the Court of Owls show up, and the Order of St. Dumas. But speaking of the Court of Owls, we see another teaser or Easter egg, however you want to think about it. Out of the 5 families of early Gotham City, one of them was the Crown family, who are Dick Grayson's descendants. In the comics, Amelia Crown fell in love with William Cobb, but their family wouldn't allow it. She and Cobb ended up having a son, and Cobb took him into the Court of Owls. They called him Grayson because he was a product of the black and white of Gotham, so you can see the connection to Dick Grayson. Haley Circus is also connected to the court. It was used back in the day to train kids into becoming talents. So now the top 5 moments, starting with number 5, Gordon's endorsing Theo for mayor. All just a part of his elaborate plan to climb up the ladder and become mayor, and then take control over Gotham. Number 4, Nygma and Miss Kringle go on a double date with Gordon and Leslie. Number 3, meet Firefly. This version is a female, and this version is different from the comics. She comes from a family of criminal arsonists. Firefly actually showed up on Arrow back in season 1, if you remember. They went with the Garfield Lenz character instead of the Ted Carson. Arrow's version isn't the comic book version either. He was a firefighter gone rogue. Number 2, Theo and his stepfather reveal their plans for Gotham. Essentially, it's just reclaiming Gotham after they were shunned. They also want to kill Bruce because he's a Wayne. Now that they want Bruce dead, it's pretty likely that Silver St. Cloud is a part of Theo's plan. If Theo and his family wanted Bruce dead, it could be possible that they're responsible for killing Thomas and Martha Wayne. Maybe it was just a regular street criminal, but who knows. It'd be interesting to see if Theo had something to do with their murder. And my number one moment, the Wayne and Galavan feud explained. So that's it for this video, but here's my question for you guys. What are your thoughts on this episode? And what are your thoughts about the Order of St. Dumas and Azrael showing up on Gotham? Just leave your thoughts down in the comments below. So my next video will be reviews for Arrow and the Flash from last week's episodes. Then I'll get to this week's episodes. So right now you can watch my last video for episode 4. And you can learn all about the new Ant-Man sequel along with Hulk showing up in Thor 3. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Everyone's gonna think you're going nuts. They want mass panic.